Cheers, Muses. I'm Erica Papillon-Posey, and welcome to another episode of Suits Souls by EPP, where I inspire you toward your style muse with timeless, classic, prim looks from my boudoir, as well as some content to assist you in your best lifestyle. And as a reminder, please hang out until the end for the mini photo shoot that I provide for you at the conclusion of this episode. And I'm super excited about today's episode. Why? Because it's our anniversary. Remember, I told you at the end of last week's episode that you should stay tuned. You should be prepared to be here. Why? Because we are doing giveaways in celebration of my 1 year anniversary. That's right, the 1 year anniversary of Suits Souls by EPP. I got here 1 year, but I could not have gotten here without the help of all of you. But before we get to those giveaways, and you're going to want to stick around for the giveaways, I, of course, have provided a style inspiration for you in the interim. And as you might have guessed, we are going navy with you today. That's right, navy blue in particular. Now, navy blue, the color navy actually came about in 1748, and it was actually coined by the British Royal Navy. Contrary to what you might think, because Americans think that we have created everything, considering we're one of the youngest countries in the world, yeah. But again, it was established and coined by the British Royal Navy in the 18th century, 1748. And blue, navy blue, actually was called marine. Why? Because it became synonymous with the sea. Of course, it's pretty obvious now, right? And navy is considered a color of command, a color of authority, and a color of those who hold themselves in high esteem, as you might imagine. It's also the reason that a lot of private schools, actually their uniforms are now in navy. And of course, from the point on that the British Royal Navy adopted the color and coined the color, other militaries like the United States Navy took on the color as well as their official color of the Navy. Little interesting facts there about Navy, but I don't want to stay on Navy too long because we've got a lot to get to in celebration of our anniversary. I'm going to be singing that a lot throughout this episode because I'm super excited. We made it. We got here. We got here. We got here. We got here all because of my viewing audience. You, 1,000 times you. But again, let's get to those style inspirations in navy before I digress any further. Again, stick around because we've got some nice giveaways for you. I'm just saying. But the first look that we have for you today in navy, I actually started with this amazing lounge set. And again, I've been providing some gems for you lately. Okay, I'm just saying. This wonderful pinstripe, you know I love a great pinstripe, right? It is one of my favorite patterns, one of my favorite design aesthetics, pinstripes. So I came to you with this, and again, pinstripes, loungewear, that's my thing. That's one of my things, right? That is one of my things. We started again with this wonderful, easy, casual, but elevated pinstripe. And look at the different colors of navy in there. The white pinstripe and then almost like this royal blue pinstripe there. But the thing that I really like about this lounge set, and look at the button. Now, I'm going to show you this here. Can you tell? It's actually buttoned on the side of the top here. Let me unbutton it for you. Do you see that? And it actually came that way. It actually came that way. So there's a button here so that you can literally pull it to the side to give it some dimension, to give it some fun, some whimsy. I absolutely love it. Again, when articles of clothing do their own thing, again, they go off the beaten path because it makes a garment or an article of clothing memorable. And again, the trousers, the trousers. This set feels like butter. It moves easy. It flows. It is just a work of art to me. Of course, it's forgiving because it's elastic in the waist, and the trousers are really, really wide. Again, you know that I dig a dramatic wide leg trouser. The only little quip that I have, and it shouldn't be a quip because the price point, just saying, the price point is completely and utterly worth it. But before I tell you really quick, the trousers do not have pockets. And you know, pockets, the convenience, the utilitarian nature of pockets. I think that it is a travesty when you have a garment these days and it does not have pockets on it because they're just so doggone convenient, right? So, but it didn't stop me. It didn't stop me, and it did not disappoint me when I got this baby and opened it up. It was a cool $22. You heard me right, $22. And just like last week's episode, I purchased the entire set along with about 3 others at that price point, $66 for all 3 that I purchased at the time from AliExpress. I'm going to have to start doing some sort of sponsorship, ambassadorship with them, with the kind of play that I've been giving them recently, right? But with this set, I went again with an oversized pinstripe navy car coat. Oversized pinstripe navy car coat. And the car coat has pockets on both sides, pretty much kind of sort of like the blazer from last week. Remember the blazer from last week, the gray and taupe blazer? The pockets on this car coat actually wrap around the side of the body. Super sexy, right? But again, it is an oversized, very dramatic car coat. The difference between a car coat and just a regular oversized or a regular coat is, generally speaking, a car coat, now it does in the modern day, but generally speaking, car coats don't have buttons on them, as is evidenced by this car coat. It is completely lined and it's super heavy. It's so heavy that it's kind of difficult to stand up here and hold it up because it is completely 100% wool. Again, fully lined, completely wool, 100%. And when I tell you where I got this car coat from and how long I've had it, again, I have some really great articles in my wardrobe that I'm super proud of. This is why I have a tendency to hold on to everything, just because of the quality at which I purchased items when I purchased them. Forever 21. I purchased this at Forever 21 about 15 years ago on clearance for $15. 15 years ago on clearance, $15. You heard me right. Tell me what you think about this car coat in the comments, because she's boss. Again, substantially well-crafted, well-constructed. I'll never get rid of her because she's just a thing of beauty, right? Super, super beautiful. The shoes and handbag that I went with for this look, you've not seen these before. These are by Vince Camuto. These are 100% leather mules. Aren't these beautiful? I really adore it's almost like a bib right at the top here, but I wish you could feel how supple and how soft and luxurious the leather is on these. And you know, Vince Camuto makes wonderful shoes, traditionally has made wonderful, wonderful shoes. I know I always talk about my top 4 shoe brands like Schutz, Steve Madden, Sam Edelman, and what was my other one? Was it Vince Camuto? I think. Was it? I can't think of what my 4th is. Steve Madden, Vince Camuto, Sam Edelman, and Schutz. Okay? That's my 4. But anywho, wonderful. Brilliant construction on these. Look at the sole of these. Right? Look at the stitching on the sole. Just fabulous, well constructed. You can tell, great craftsmanship, but I wish you could feel the leather on these. They are butter, baby, just butter. And then you have seen my Batgir satchels before. Again, don't sleep on this company. I don't know why they're not more well known like some of the lesser brands out there. The price point with this handbag designer is phenomenal on all of their handbags. I think all told, I have a number of these little satchels. I think I've told you in previous episodes. I've got 4 in this particular iteration, but I've got about 4 others that are in different styles from Batgir. 100% leather in this croc embossed print with this industrial metal handle on top and matching the metal silver hardware on the front. It does come with a chain for crossbody shoulder wear. I have had this one in my collezione about, I would say 12 years along with the others. I have it again in, you've seen it before, in this beautiful deep purple. I have it in green, and then I have another one in black besides this one in white. But just fabulous, fabulous handbag. Fabulous. Okay. That was it for number 1. We are now moving on to Style Inspo number 2. Number 2, we kind of went around the world with you today. And I think that particularly these next 2 style inspirations are very indicative of what someone in the comments, I think it was Max or Mitzi, who said that they think that my design aesthetic is a great amalgamation of Asian influence and Western European influence. And it is so true, starting with this next number 2 style inspiration. I have had this dress in my wardrobe about 14, 15 years. It is a heavy industrial neoprene material. It is like a kimono. When you look at the cut here on the video, you can see why there is this substantial belt with it. I actually purchased a green obi belt to go over it because of how I styled it. But I went ahead and went with the belt that came with the dress because I wanted to keep it streamlined and not cut me off. Because why? I'm 5'2.5". I'm a shorty. That's right, vertically challenged. And because of the construction, because of the substantialness of the dress, I didn't want it to weigh the look down. So I just kept it streamlined by using the belt that already came with it. And it has pockets. It has pockets. But I really wish you could feel the quality of this neoprene material. And when I say heavy duty, this truly is an industrial neoprene. And neoprene is usually made like swimsuits for professional swimmers is generally made out of like neoprene material. Or even a better example would be the shorts that bikers wear. You know, the padded shorts that like if you're on a professional biking team or people that actually do cross-country biking for fun or at the amateur level, it's the same material that their biking shorts are made from. Just substantial. Look at the stitching on her. Can you see that there? It is glorious. I hope that it comes across, that it reads well on camera because it is beautiful. And this stitching goes down the entire, look at that, length of the dress itself. Just beautiful. I, again, have had this about 14, 15 years. I will not get rid of it. She is just beautiful. I think a work of art. And it really does have an Asian influence to it. What did I style with her? I went green. I really I'm feeling green lately. I'm feeling green. So I went with these boots that I actually purchased last season at the end of boot season. You know, that's the best time to purchase boots, is at the end of the season. These are chutes. Yes, they are. And look at this embossing, this snakeskin embossing. Shut up, right? Shut up. Look at the gradation of green going down the boot. What? And again, it feels magnificent. As you might imagine, these are 100% leather. Yes, they are. This is the Mariana, and the Mariana on the Shoots website comes in a number of iterations. I actually have another one on order. Actually, it was pre-order, but it came in a funky size, in my actual size, but the sizing was off. So I sent them back and I'm waiting for them to be returned in a different size now. But the Mariana comes in an amalgamation, a variety of iterations. You should check it out. This boot is fabulous. It's easy to walk in. The heel is only 3.5 inches, and it's very sturdy, very substantial. I mean, it's just a work of art. It really is. And they're easy to get on and off, even though there is not a zipper on the inside for on-off access. You really don't need it. And it's substantial. The circumference of the boot, the shaft itself, is substantial enough so that people with larger calves can get in and out. This really is a universal design to me. And I think that they really hit the mark, Shoots that is, when they created the Mariana. Go check them out. I'm not getting any kind of affiliated links or linking or fees or anything. I'm just saying it's a great shoe design company. And I have shopped at Shoots before they were even well known. So I would say about 15, 16 years, I think that I have shopped their shoe wear. Just wonderful. And then the handbag that I went with for this look, intrecciato. Do you know what intrecciato means? Intrecciato is the actual design element that put and signifies everything that is Bottega Veneta. Again, it is Veneta. It is not Veneta, right? Remember that. But intrecciato, again, is the stitching. I know that you have seen this handbag in an amalgamation of colors floating around the various social media platforms. I know you have, but no one really talks about the actual construction and design of this bag. It is what sets Bottega Veneta apart from any other designers out there. It is their sign of excellence in the weaving and what have you. I just really adore the construction. Remember, I told you that my top 2 favorite designers of all time, even though, again, I don't really own anything high luxury now, with the exception of my YSL that came about recently. But the YSL, Yves Saint Laurent, and Bottega Veneta are my absolute top 2 favorite designers of all time. And this beauty is stellar. I wanted her in green. I have not seen anyone with the bag in green. I do own it in the deep wine color as well, almost like the maroon color. It's not really a burgundy, it's a maroon color. But this is a fabulous dupe from Amazon. Yes, it is. And this one is all leather. I purchased this one, I would say about 4 or 5 months before it 4 or 5 months ago, before it became popular and blew up the way it has in the past couple of months. But she is fabulous. And as I'm sure you know by now, this is the closure, the knob here, really substantial, that comes with it to close it there. Open it here. I haven't taken the paper or packaging out yet. And it also comes with a strap for crossbody shoulder wear. There is an inside pocket to her, but she is beautifully constructed. Just beautiful. I was super surprised when I received this one, how well constructed it is, how well it is. The stitching is fabulous. The ends are well finished, well designed. Look at that. Just beautifully finished, beautifully reimagined by a vendor on Amazon, right? And now this particular one is not available on Amazon anymore. I think they sold out. Again, 4 or 5 months ago is when I purchased mine, but there are lots of others floating around that I will link for you in the description, of course. So that was the handbag that I went with. I also did bracelets with this because it really did go with the Asian theme that I was going for. And I didn't bring the bracelets, but I know you can see them in the video here. They are by Ann Taylor, these gold bracelets. And just tell me what you think about this look. It is streamlined. It is finished. And the asymmetry, the A line of the dress and then drawn in at the waist is just fabulous and also indicative of the silhouettes from the certain periods in Asian history, right? But beautiful. That was look number 2. We are now moving on to look number 3. Number 3 takes me home. And when I say home, I don't mean my home where I am sitting here in Georgia. I mean my second home in Italy. You know, I am in love with Italy and all things about her. I say her because the Italian language is gender-based, and anything ending in A, as I have alluded to in previous episodes, is female, and anything ending in O is masculine. There are other rules, but at its core, that is how you distinguish what a word is. So the word Italy is actually original, in its original state, is Italia, Italia, ending in A, which makes her feminine. So yes, I am in love with Italia and everything about her, which brings me to, again, style inspo number 3, because everything that I am wearing in this next look is all in Italy. It's all handmade in Italy. And let me just get to it. The button down that I am wearing is by Hillman, made in Italy, as well as the tie that I am wearing. Again, all from this look. And we're going to start with, well, let's see, what do I want to start with? Okay, yes, the button down that I'm wearing is by Hillman, again, Italy, and the tie. And then I think I'll go with the trousers. The trousers are by a brand called Quintessence. Quintessence by Firenze, Quintessence di Firenze. D means of. And I purchased these my trip before last. Now, you know I am a sucker for menswear, as is evidenced by how I styled and designed this look today. But these are Gurkha trousers. Do you remember when we talked about the origins of shorts in one of my previous episodes? Well, the Gurkha are actually, if you remember, the name of the shorts that the Nepalese army, who really did start with the origins of shorts, that is the name of the shorts that they wore, and then they just evolved into trousers over time. But the Gurkha style of trouser actually has become quite synonymous with Italian style and dress for men, again, where menswear is concerned. So one of the things, the defining features about these trousers is the wide band here. Again, very indicative of the Gurkha trouser or the Gurkha shorts. The pleating here, as you can see on the screen, and just the wide belt loops here. It has a lot of pleating here because they're supposed to billow out at the front. And then, of course, I don't take the stitching out, but they do have pockets on the front and the back. And then another design feature of the Gurkha are the cuffs at the bottom. You see them there? And they are actual cuffs, but just stitched on the side. So they did come this way. These were 95 euro. The euro is generally speaking higher than the dollar in terms of the exchange rate. But they're about comparable right now. So it would be about $96, $97 based on, and of course the exchange rate changes daily where the euro is concerned. So keep that in mind. Again, these are by Quintessence, and I am currently in the process of negotiating, of contracting, doing some type of ambassador sponsorship with them. So say a prayer, say a prayer, say a prayer. And that is a lot of what this look was about, is styling something up for them so that I could forward it to them for consideration in ambassadorships for the future. So say a prayer. Again, these navy trousers from Quintessence, made in Italy, specifically in Florence. Okay. And then the vest. I did this vest. Again, vests are a thing in Italy. Now, this vest I actually had custom made. This is a custom made vest. I really adore the asymmetry, the 4-button asymmetry of how it closes on the front. The pockets here are functional, so you can't, it just came this way. They're not stitch closed at all. And it does not have the drawstring on the back of it, which I would have loved to have had done. But by the time I realized that, I just assumed automatically that it was being done, and it was not. So no big deal. I didn't have the time to have them go back and actually add the clasps on the back to draw it in for a tighter silhouette. I just left it this way. It fits fine the way it is, and I could always take it back in the future to have it adjusted and updated when I go back for coming trips, you know. But I love this one. Again, this one was custom made in Italy. Beautiful. It is 100% wool, fully lined. Again, both pockets are functional with this 4-button asymmetric closure on front. Yes, that is the look number 3. But the look, before we go, I wanted to show you the accessories that I really styled around this look. Because we are in Italy, we are deeply rooted in Italy for this style inspo. What better accessories to accessorize with than the Gucci horsebit bag? Now, you saw another of my Gucci bags similar to this last week. This is another dupe. It does have the long chain here for crossbody shoulder wear, but I have it tucked in like so. I love these. This one is 100% suede and leather. The one from last week had an entire flat leather, smooth leather front to it. This one has a flap to it. Again, all suede, 100% suede with this smooth leather portion here. Not as much. And this one is actually smaller than the dupe that I showed you last week. Just a bit smaller, but just glorious, right? Glorious, glorious, glorious. Again, you got to come on the trip. If you want to find out where I get all of my stuff in Italy, quality, crafted, just fabulous accessories in Italy, come on the tour. Come on the tour. I'll provide the information at the end of this episode, so stay with me, again, as I do for every episode. Beautiful. And you know, Gucci, which is also based in Florence. Not only is it based in Florence, but Gucci literally was founded in Florence in 1921. And we're visiting Gucci. We actually have an exhibit, an excursion to Gucci planned, and we will actually be having lunch in Gucci headquarters. So you stick around for that. During the tour, we are having lunch at the Gucci Museum. What? How fitting, right? And look at you see, this is where I picked up the taupe from. The brownish taupe here is also in my tie, right? Beautiful. What do you think? I love the juxtaposition of the stripes against this paisley features and designs in the tie, as well as the asymmetry, which mimics the asymmetry in the vest that I just showed you. Details. It's always in the details. And the shoes. I purchased these during my last trip. Let's see, June and September. I just went again in September. But look at these beauties. What? Doesn't this look really harken to like the 1950s when ladies first started wearing trousers, particularly in Western Europe, with the wool fedora and the ribbon around it, which I'm going to show you shortly here. But these are beautiful. And look at this cone-shaped heel, right? This is by a brand called Otisopse, and they have the most flawless, beautifully crafted and designed footwear I have ever seen before. Again, the store is in Florence. I picked these up on clearance for €39. They were regular €240, but they were on clearance. And They only had one left in my size. And what did I tell you last episode? If something is for you, it is for you. It will be there for you. The universe will make it so. God will make it so. It's going to be there waiting for you. Perfect size 7, 37. I'm a 37 in European sizes. And she was just sitting there waiting for me. And I was like, oh, you're coming home with me to the United States. And they fit beautifully, 100% suede. Again, laces up the top there. Look at that construction. Beautifully made. Beautiful. Just fantastic construction. I love a well-made anything. Anything. And another design feature of these that I think is so thoughtful, because you're walking on cobblestone a lot in Europe, in Western Europe. Again, it's literally 2,000 and 3,000 years old in some areas, but the sole here is actually an industrial rubber sole. Again, because you need the cushion and the give when walking on cobblestones in Italy. Beautiful, right? Fabulous. I'm so happy with that acquisition. And to finish off that look, I went with this wool fedora, and I actually purchased this fedora at Banana Republic some years ago. I've had this fedora about, I would say about 10 years. Again, Banana Republic, I purchased her on clearance. I do not remember what the price was. It was really like an impulse purchase at the time. But yes, I picked her up. She is 100% wool. This is not Banana Republic factory. It is Banana Republic proper, but she's stellar. Does she not hearken to mahogany, to Diana Ross in mahogany? Shut up, right? Does she not? Does she not, right? Just stellar, stellar. You may have seen me wear this one other time. I think about 2 months into the inception of this channel that I styled a Banana Republic pinstripe navy blue suit. I'll pop a photo up here for you if to jog your memory, or just as, you know, as reference if you've never seen the episode before. But isn't she fine? She is just fine. Again, Diana Ross, mahogany. Tell me what you think. Come on now. That is what finished the look for number 3. Comment your favorite below. Please, please, please let me know which was your favorite, or 2, or all of them, right? Style inspirations in navy. Moving on. It's our anniversary. It's our 1-year anniversary. And I really wanted to do some giveaways to show my absolute, utter appreciation for those of you that have rocked with me from the inception of this channel, and who have recently found me as well, and have just been nothing but a joy to communicate with, the friends that I have made that I know that I will keep into perpetuity at this point. I feel like a few of you in particular have become just dear, dear, dear acquaintances of mine. And I would say one in particular has become a spirit sister of mine, because we have so many uncanny, just unbelievable connections. The more that we have spoken to one another. Yes, she is coming to Italy. Yes, she is bringing, she will be bringing, I think, a number of friends with her, but I would absolutely love for you all to meet. And it's really strange because I've not met her yet, but I feel like I've known her my entire life. And I am just blessed and thankful that I have been able to make her confidence in the process of us getting to know one another since, I don't even remember when she joined the channel, but she's been with me for a minute now. I won't call her out. I have called her out in that last episode, but it was just, you know, in jest, in joking. But those of you that I see regularly, thank you. I see you. I see you. I appreciate you. And those comments are getting the sheer number of comments that I'm now having to reply back to, and I don't mind at all, but it's taking me a little bit longer to do so since so many of you are joining and staying. And I would like to take this brief moment to say, if you're not subscribed, please do so. Please do so. Which brings me to this. We are celebrating by doing these giveaways. We have one big giveaway, but we have a few that are, yeah, I think I'm going to be doing there. Whenever you receive your gift, if you are gifted, if you are awarded something, there will be multiple items. I'm not just sending one thing to the winners. Okay. You will be getting multiple things. For instance, let me pull my cart over here. Let me pull my cart. One moment. So yes, I had to put everything on this little cart here so that I could keep abreast of everything. Now, there are requirements, but we'll get to that. I just want to show you some of the things and let you know what you all can look forward to in terms of my thank yous to you all for staying with me, for rocking with me again during this 1 year anniversary of Suits Souls by EPP. So I have this bag, and everything that I show you, they are opened and in various states of having been opened because I had to make sure that they were in good condition before I actually sent them to you all. But this beautiful dupe of this Chanel bag is one of the items that I will be giving away. Again, you can hope to receive something else with the item that you receive. So it could be a pair of sunglasses that would accompany a handbag. And a lot of these I have picked up in Italy. Yes, I have. Like this cute little hat bag that I picked up at the market in Florence. Of course, I have one as well, and it actually zips on both sides here. Isn't she super cute? I have been into green lately. The paper is still inside, but she does come with an extra strap for crossbody shoulder wear. But how stunning. She has feet on the bottom. Yes, she does. And again, there will be extras inside of each gift, right? I also have this little beauty here. Isn't she a stunner? Just super cute. She has a clasp. Look at this. There are magnetic clasps here on either side so that it stays closed for you. She is a shoulder bag. Again, I have just, there you go. Paper is still inside, and there's an inside flap. Yes, I just want to look at the hardware on her. Look at this. How beautiful. Just stunning, right? You should feel how fantastic and just sumptuous the leather is on this bag. So we have this one. And then I think I have all told, I have 6 bags that I am giving away. 6 of them. And let's see. I am doing a little Acadia bag, which you know is one of my favorite Italian handbag brands. This little Acadia, which has a strap for crossbody and shoulder wear as well. Isn't she cute? With this red stitching and piping along the entire circumference of the bag. Just beautiful, right? In patent leather black. We have, oh gosh. There's so much. There's so much. This cutie, I picked this one up actually from the market in Florence as well. She's adorable. Again, brand new. Just picked her up to make sure, or opened her up to make sure that everything was copacetic and I didn't need to return anything. That comes with an extra strap for crossbody shoulder wear on her as well. We have that one. And then we have, oh gosh, I have another little Hermes dupe here in white. I don't want to open all of these, but I really just wanted to give you an idea of the things that I'm giving away. All right. I'll tell you in a moment how you can qualify. I will tell you in a moment. Let's see. What else do I have? What else do I have? What else do I have? Oh gosh. Okay. Let's see. Yes, we have glasses. I have a number of glasses that I am giving away. All the glasses are from Amazon. Again, I've got 8-9 pair of glasses that I am giving away to incredibly deserving winners. You all are deserving. Yes, so much, so much. I have a few sets of clothing that I'm giving away. I didn't want to do too much clothing because it's clothing, and it really needs to be given to someone that is this particular size. I have this entire green 2-piece pant set here that would go beautifully with the bag here, right? Super cute, right? I also, do you remember when, oh, one of them just fell, no harm, no foul. Do you remember the short set that I wore in the olive green, that light olive green short set that was fire, that I styled with the Bottega Veneta dumpling bag with the gold handle on it? So I actually purchased another one in small, but kept the medium and decided to give it away as part of my giveaways for the 1 year. Yes, I have scarves that I have for a few of you. I have another set in brown, a 2-piece brown that is pretty much exactly like the green one that I have. That is also in a size medium that was too big for me, that I just did not return and decided to keep. I have one in brown and one in black. Well, I'm sorry, in gray. One in brown and one in gray that I'm giving away as well. And then again, another scarf. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I've been purchasing so many things for the gifts, the swag bags for the tour, for the Italian tour coming up, that I just decided to pick up a few things in preparation, in celebration of the giveaway. So there you have it. There you have it. All of the stuff that you all can receive for just being here as a thank you for your presence, for your time. It is not lost upon me that you could be doing anything else with your time besides sitting on YouTube and watching little old me go on about style inspirations, right? And I just want to show you how much I appreciate each and every one of you for your time, for your consideration, for your comments, for your subscriptions. And I mean, just all the likes and the love, everything that you've showered with me with, the encouragement that you continue to give me week in and week out. And I just want you to know that I see you. I see you. So how can you qualify? How can you get some of the goodies? The first two are super easy. All right. You must be subscribed to the channel. You must be subscribed to Suits Souls by EPP. Super simple, right? So if you're not subscribed, please hit that bell notification to subscribe right now. All right. That's the only way, first and foremost, that you can be considered. Number two, you must be following me on Instagram at Suits Souls by EPP. Again, you must be following me on Instagram at Suits Souls by EPP. Number three, okay? You have to tell me what my primary design aesthetic is. I say it almost every single solitary episode. I want to see who's listening. What is my primary design and style aesthetic? In other words, I'll put it another way. What is my go-to uniform? Remember, I spoke about this in one of my episodes, determining your personal style. What is my go-to style aesthetic and uniform? All right. Number four. How many of you remember what it is that I did professionally before I retired last year? I have spoken about it a number of times. I will say no more because it will be too obvious, but you must tell me what it is that my primary job was before retiring and starting this channel. All right. Not my hobbies, but my primary job that I did for 20 years before retiring. Those are the four requirements. Now I have to say there is a little caveat. Only those of you that are living in the contiguous United States can qualify. Only those of you that are living currently in the contiguous United States can qualify, because I am not paying for the shipping to send things abroad. It is ridiculously expensive to mail things abroad, as you might imagine. And I just don't have the funds to actually do that. All right. I mean, I do, but it would be astronomical. Some of the shipping costs would be more expensive than the items themselves. So please forgive me for those of you that will not, that are disqualified from that point on. I hope it does not deter you from watching the channel in the future. And I hope you will stick around. I hope you will stay. So again, only those that are currently residing in the contiguous United States qualify for the giveaways. Please, please, please email your answers to me, papillon.posey@gmail.com. Papillon.posey@gmail.com is where you will email all of your answers to be considered for the 1-year anniversary giveaways, right? And before we get out of here, I have one final prize. One final prize. Someone will walk away with a $100 Visa gift card. A $100 Visa gift card. That is right. One lucky winner will win a $100 gift card, Visa gift card, as a thank you for being here in and out for my 1-year celebration, 1-year anniversary of Suits Souls by EPP. So thank you 1,000 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't say thank you enough. I can't tell you how grateful I am, how gracious you all have been to me. And let's do another year, shall we? You keep me going. You keep me coming back every week. And I want to continue to be here for you with more history, more style, more color, and just more fun, right? So let's do it going into our second year. Now, as a little reminder here, don't forget to click the QR code on the screen to find out more about our tour, Sorelle Suits and Souls, the 5 Senses of Florence. Our tour is slated for June 9 through 15, 2025. Again, June 9 through 15, 2025. You can click the QR code to go to the placeholder on my website that will give you payment information, deposit information. The itinerary is there. The terms and conditions, anything that you do not, any questions that you have, please, 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 you will find them there. If you do not find them, please feel free to email me. My email will be in the description. So thank you so very much for joining me on this anniversary, this 1-year anniversary edition of Suits Souls by EPP. And again, in the interim, if you're not already doing so, please head on over to Instagram and follow me there at Suits Souls by EPP. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for notifications on all new episodes. But until we meet again, à bientôt, Muses. Bye. Double leather labels us quick, rich mocha hue, melanin tint. Woman is born third citizen. Society shuns our son.